We're Tokyo Police Club, and you're watching Permanent Rain Press.
Hey, it's Ingrid from the Permanent Rain Press, and I'm here with two of the members of Tokyo Police Club. How are you guys today?
Hello. Doing good?
Good. We're just going to start with a quick intro. Can you say your name and what you do in the band?
My name is Graham. I'm the keyboard player.
My name is Dave, and I play bass.
So I guess I'm going to start with the obvious. What made you guys want to play two shows tonight?
We wanted to. I think there wasn't going to be able to be an all-ages show in the evening because it's always 19 plus here or something.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, can we do 2 nights in Vancouver, and that gets expensive, and so yeah, we'll do the matinee thing. The club was down, and it means we can, get the rest of it.
Yeah. So it's going to how are you guys going to prepare for tonight's show after playing an entire set and you enter another set? What are you guys going to do?
Trying to forget about the first set.
Yeah, I think they'll both be good. I feel like it's like being on stage makes me feel like it's 10 p.m. and I'm all revved up. So even though it's going to be 5:30 on stage, we're going to be in this club and everyone's going to be there. I'm going to feel like it's...
It'll almost be dark probably, right?
Yeah.
Sun's going down pretty early these days.
Yes. So you guys released your latest album, Forcefield, in March. I was wondering, how did you guys come up with the name and how did you think it relates to the album?
Forcefield was sort of floating around for a while, literally. It was like an option. I was like, oh, how about Forcefield? Yeah, that one's good. Maybe this, maybe that. And then Forcefield came to refer to the idea that there was like a lot of outside input and thoughts on how the record should be finished or done and what songs should be on it, and that it took us blocking out those other voices to create the thing that we wanted to actually make. So the Forcefield is like, kind of the trust your gut thing.
What sort of things?
I've answered that question before.
What sort of things inspired you while you guys were writing it?
For me, it was really in the room. It was really just what we were generating and what it felt like we could generate, at least consciously. That was what I was aware of. And then as for, I don't know, everything that happens to you probably gets filtered into what you're doing in some way. But I chose to not pay attention to that, sort of just let it influence me how it influenced me without my intervention, and just sort of tried to concentrate on what the music that Dave was bringing in and how that inspired me to sort of apply my own.
And Golden.
And 64?
Yeah, of course.
Nice, okay. So I don't know if you guys listen to the radio a bunch or not, but here we have The Peak and the Series of Your Tunnel Vision and Hot Tonight every day.
Awesome.
Is it weird for you guys to hear yourselves on the radio?
It's funny because I'll hear it sometimes in Toronto when I'm driving around, and there's always a few seconds before I realize that it's us. I'm just like, I know this song. Oh yeah, right. I did that. But it's it used to be weirder. It's happened enough times.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So you guys don't turn it off?
It depends on what else is on. I mean, I'll scan for other stuff, but I will definitely come back to it if I can.
I also don't own a car, so I don't hear the radio as much.
And you live in America.
And I live in America, which we're not on the radio. And so when I hear it in Toronto, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm turning it on.
So I have a couple of fun ones for you now.
I'm having fun already.
Oh, thank you.
Well, in that case, you won't like these.
No.
If you guys could describe yourself as an ice cream flavor, what would you be and why?
I would be vanilla because it's the best flavor.
You gotta top that.
Anything tops vanilla. You set the bar so low. I could be like vanilla bean, and I would be.
Oh, I love vanilla bean though. I love vanilla, and nobody else likes it. You like it.
All you viewers at home. My favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate, but I don't know if that's how I describe it. Neapolitan is the best of all worlds.
Oh! And we're like the Italian flag if we're sitting in a barbershop window for years.
Alright, if you guys ended up in jail, what would you think you'd be there for, and who would be your first call?
Who would be our first what?
Call. Like I think you'd get one call.
Yeah, allegedly at least. I'm trying to think of.
This is just making me think of the time that our sound guy got detached from the group of us one night in LA. We're all out partying pretty hard, celebrating something for our friend, and our sound guy like didn't make it to the next stop. And everyone's like, "Where's Mark? I thought he was in your cab. Where's your cab?" Okay, whatever. He's a grown man. He figured it out. And then later that night, drinks were happening, and we got a call. And Paul picks up the phone. He's like, "Hello." And the phone's like, "Yes, it's the sheriff of West Hollywood. I have your friend Mark here in custody." And then Paul's like, "Oh my God, Danny, that's hilarious. You jokester," and hangs up, thinking it's a crank call. And then the next morning, we realized that it was actually our friend Mark in jail, and that was his only call. And he spent the night in the drunk tank because we thought it was a prank call.
Alright, so what's next for you guys?
Picking up our friend Mark.
Yeah, we should go get him. It's really 4 years.
We're kind of like open. It's wide open right now because we're wrapping up the Forcefield record cycle, and we've got new stuff, but no immediate pressure or anything. So it's kind of like whatever feels good.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna take a vacation, I think, a little bit after we finish this 6-week winter tour of Canada.
Alright, so last thing, do you guys have a little message or anything you want to say to anybody watching this video right now?
Mark, man, we'll be there anytime. I swear, as soon as we get the time, because we've been busy.
Hang on, buddy.
Alright, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, we're good.